I'm on a mission to inspire the next generation of teachers, but I haven't always had that confidence, admitted Kojo Hazel. When Kojo first decided to be a teacher, he had just finished university and was working as a concierge at the Hilton in Cardiff. During this time, a friend spotted his passion for working with people and suggested teaching. So, that's what he did. The 39-year-old is now a physical education teacher, and he is also head of vocational education at Treorchy Comprehensive School. His teaching career spans more than 15 years, and during that time he has relished every opportunity he's been given. I wouldn't be as successful as I am now without teaching, he said. The skills I've picked up throughout my career have enabled me to manage a variety of situations. Teaching has taught me so many things. It's a never-ending supply of information and experiences. When Kojo talks about success, he is being humble. Not only has he pursued a successful teaching career, but he is also a basketball coach and co-owner of a number of businesses including Tribal Basketball, Team Active and the Biz IT. He is also a Microsoft Innovative Educator expert, and he was part of a working group for the new curriculum in Wales. Kojo describes teaching as a never-ending supply of information and experiences. But before all that, he was just a kid that loved basketball, born and raised in Cardiff. Kojo said, "I liked to be a bit different in school. Everyone was playing football and rugby, so I wanted to try a sport no one else did. I started playing basketball in the street, until I found someone who did it on a Sunday morning and I walked miles to get there. I then went to the Welsh trials and got into the team. I've been playing and then coaching ever since. It's my passion, so that's why I started my basketball club business. A big part of my life is giving children opportunities through sports." Kojo says that his determination to help others was actually inspired by his own teachers at school. "I enjoyed school when I was younger and I was a typical student," he continued. "Looking back, I had some teachers that really pushed me onto the path I'm on now. For example, my Welsh teacher in high school really understood me. They went out of their way to help me achieve what I wanted to achieve, and I thought, if I could be like that to somebody, that's a really powerful thing. So, that's what I want to do with young people. I want to give them a chance and the belief that they can do anything." This notion is now being put into practice through Kojo's role as head of vocational education at Treorchy Comprehensive School. It's a new role, one that was made for him about 2 years ago, when the school started offering courses focusing on life skills alongside its academic subjects. "I love it," he said. "It's a massive change from being a PE teacher, but I would have loved to study the courses I'm teaching now. When we first started the course we had 4 students, but now it just keeps growing and we've got 35 students this year. It's a real success story." Kojo is also a Microsoft Innovative Educator expert. Kojo describes himself as entrepreneurial, so he is used to turning new ideas into reality. Take his basketball business, which he started with 2 friends so that young people in Cardiff, including his children, had the opportunity to play the sport. Today, they teach all ages and they focus on making the sessions fun, engaging and inclusive. "The funny thing is, it's all a big circle," he said. "Everything I do in teaching has helped me to go out and set up a business, as I have the confidence to deal with people and not get stressed in difficult situations. But then the coaching has also helped in the classroom and given me experiences I can share with me pupils." And Kojo isn't ready to slow down in teaching or his businesses, as lockdown gave him even more motivation to make a change. "During lockdown, I became very interested in the Black Lives Matter movement and spent time researching and talking to people in forums. I discovered that there is a lack of teachers from diverse backgrounds in Wales, so I'm on a mission to inspire the next generation of teachers. I've got a very important role to play in the school I work in now, as it's not a diverse area. The more people I've met and networked with, the more confident I've become. I wasn't like that when I started teaching, but I'm ready to make a change. Now, I want to be a changemaker." Indeed, this is already happening, as Kojo was invited to be part of the working group which produced a vital teaching report by Professor Charlotte Williams. Professor Williams was appointed by the Welsh Government to lead a new working group to advise on and improve the teaching of themes relating to Black, Asian and minority ethnic communities and experiences across all parts of the school curriculum. Kojo explained, "I was part of that group, which meant I could contribute my thoughts and opinions on how it should look. That's now coming to fruition as BAME histories are now mandatory from next September. There is also a big push on inspiring minority backgrounds into teaching, so I'm really passionate about that." Basketball is a huge part of Kojo's life, and he wants to give more children opportunities through sport. So, with that at the forefront of his mind, what would Kojo say to someone who is considering teaching? "If anyone is thinking about becoming a teacher, they definitely should," he added. "It's so rewarding and you get to meet hundreds of people. You are also in control of how much you put into it as well. I would recommend spending the first few years of teaching soaking up as much as you can. Be prepared to be tested, but all the skills you'll gain will be valuable in the future. Forge your own path and embrace every opportunity." To read more stories from inspirational teachers, visit Love It, Teach It. Teaching in Wales is varied, sometimes challenging, but always rewarding. Whether you're looking to take the first step or you're moving on to the next stage in your education career, visit the Educators Wales website for more information and career opportunities.